I've been delivering food at night for almost 2 years. Not because I enjoy it, but because night shifts pay better and the roads are quieter. Less traffic, fewer people. Just you, the road, and the glow of streetlights passing by. You pick up the food. You drop it off. You move on. At least, that's how it's supposed to work. This happened on a Tuesday night, a little after 1:30 a.m. I remember the time clearly because I had already decided this would be my last delivery before going home. Then my phone buzzed. One new order. Burger place. One large meal. One soda. Normal. The only thing that stood out was the tip. It was almost 3 times higher than anything I'd received that week. The delivery address read Ridgewood Lane. I accepted it without thinking. The app loaded the route, and my GPS froze. The blue dot spun in place like it couldn't decide where I was. The street name flickered, disappeared, then reappeared with a slightly different spelling. That wasn't normal. I restarted the app. Same thing. I told myself it was just another glitch and started driving anyway. The route pulled me farther from the main road, deeper into a residential area I didn't recognize. The houses grew farther apart. The streetlights thinned out. My signal dropped from full bars to 1. I checked the address again. Ridgewood Lane. I'd lived in this city my entire life. I'd never heard of it. After about 10 minutes, the GPS voice went completely silent. The screen showed my car floating in a blank gray space. No streets, no labels, just me. Then it recalculated. Turn right, the voice said. I turned. The road narrowed into what looked like a neighborhood time had forgotten. Cracked pavement. Overgrown trees leaning toward each other, their branches dangling above the road like fingers. No street signs, no house numbers, no sound. I slowed down, already planning to turn around, when my phone buzzed again. Customer, you're almost here. I stopped the car. Almost where? I typed back asking for clarification. The message immediately showed as delivered. But I never got a reply. That's when I saw it. A single porch light flicked on halfway down the road. One house. It hadn't been there a moment ago. I sat there with my foot on the brake, heart thudding harder than it should have. The house didn't look abandoned, but it didn't look lived in either. The paint peeled in long strips. The windows were dark, the curtains drawn tight. The porch light flickered once, then stayed solid. I grabbed the food and stepped out of the car. The air felt colder near the house. Not winter cold, just wrong, like the temperature dropped a few degrees for no reason. As I walked up the path, my phone vibrated again. Customer, leave it at the door. The front door wasn't fully closed. It was open just a few inches. I stopped. I listened. No TV, no footsteps, no breathing. Just the faint electrical hum of the porch light overhead. Hello? I called out. Nothing? I crouched and placed the food on the porch. As I stood back up, the door creaked open another inch. I didn't touch it. Every instinct screamed at me to leave. Then my phone buzzed. Payment completed. The tip had already gone through. I walked back to my car without looking behind me. The moment I shut the door and locked it, the porch light snapped off. The house vanished back into darkness. I drove away slower than I wanted to, forcing myself not to speed, telling myself I was overreacting. Old neighborhood, bad GPS, nothing more. But when my signal came back, something felt off. The map showed no Ridgewood Lane behind me, just empty space. When I got home, I checked my delivery history. The order was marked completed. No customer name, No delivery photo required. Just one line where the address should have been. Location unavailable. That bothered me more than anything else. The next morning, curiosity got the better of me. I searched for Ridgewood Lane on Google Maps. Nothing. I checked city property records, archived zoning maps, old street layouts. There was no Ridgewood Lane. But after digging deeper, I found an article from 11 years ago. It described a small residential street removed after a gas line explosion. The houses were demolished. The land was never rebuilt. The street's name was Ridgewood Lane. The article included one photo, a burned-out house at the end of a narrow road. Same porch, same front door, same angle. The article said no one had lived there since the explosion. I closed my laptop and told myself it was a coincidence. It had to be. That night, I didn't plan on delivering again. I was already in bed when my phone buzzed on the nightstand. One notification from the delivery app. The order was from the same burger place, same items, same tip, same instructions. My stomach dropped when I saw the address. It wasn't Ridgewood Lane this time. It was my home address. I cancelled the order immediately. The app froze, then refreshed. The order was gone. I slept with the lights on. The next morning, I checked my front porch camera. There was no motion alert, but the footage from 2:11 a.m. had been updated. It showed my porch empty. Then, at exactly 2:12, the camera tilted downward slightly, like someone adjusted it from inside the house. The video ended there. I deleted the app that day. A week later, I received a refund notification for an order I never placed. The receipt listed the delivery location as Ridgewood Lane, and the driver's name was mine.